Heather, I thought we would review my very favorite Marvel line of 2018.
Oh, the Infinity War set?
No, not that one. Did I say that was my favorite?
Ant-Man and Wasp?
I said that was my favorite too?
The Marvel Chromes then, right?
Man, I guess I just say everything's my favorite all the time. No, my favorite line is the Venom set.
Oh, yeah, I think you did say that was your favorite too.
Welcome to the Gastlecast! I'm Chris.
I'm Heather.
Today we're going to talk about that awesome Venom set from Marvel! It's so awesome!
Are they so cool?
Yeah.
Are they so articulated?
Yeah. How'd you know I was going to say all that?
I just guessed.
Heather knows the future! Now, up until this Venom set from 2018, all we had was this mold. We had 2 Venoms, 1 Carnage, and 2 Anti-Venoms. They were cool, but I was ready to see something new, and they gave it to us. Finally, yes! Now, Heather, I thought we'd go from my least favorite to my very favorite, and you can see if you agree with me along the way.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to agree, or do you think you're going to disagree?
I'll probably agree.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, I already saw your least favorite to your most favorite, and I agree with you.
Wow, we never agree on anything, and we're going to get married! So my least favorite, now I just want to start off by saying I like every single one of these pops. I almost love them. I think they're all excellent. They're all awesome. And we deserve this. We deserve this, Heather. And I'm so glad they finally gave it to us.
Me too. They're much more articulated than
the
original ones.
Yeah, I think so too. Thanks, Heather. My least favorite, though, is going to be this Captain America Venom. Now, although he is cool, and he has the symbiote on the shield, I did notice, though, that they all have, like, very articulated buttocks. It's almost like one of those Ren and Stimpy episodes where you'd always see their butt, they would turn around, and it was, like, had all, like, the lineage, and it was all puffed out. That's what his buttocks reminds me of.
I mean, you can tell he really works hard at the gym.
I am glad that they made different variants of different characters because it just makes it interesting.
Yeah.
But I think this is the best way to go, and I would love to see more, and I can't wait until we get the exclusives because that Loki is awesome. The next one in line is going to be this Venom, which is so awesome. You can put them right up next to the old Venom. They go together very well. I do like the new hand gesture that he's making. He has one fist and one claw open. I think that's awesome. We're not getting another Venom where it has a covered face, which is fine because we already have one that has a covered face, but it still would have been cool because the tongue is a little bit longer than the old one. I happen to like this variation of Venom much better.
Yeah, my favorite part is actually the tongue. I like that, like, his real face is coming out, and the tongue's almost like it's out, but it's with this. You know what I mean?
The symbiote face.
Like, it's just really interesting to me how they did that.
And I guess they wanted to kind of go in line with this one because the tongues are going exactly the same way. The next one in line is Carnage. Carnage is awesome. One of my favorite characters when I was a kid. I always thought he was awesome when he showed up in the cartoon. I always wanted to collect comic books of him. I had the video game Maximum Carnage on Super Nintendo. So it's always cool to get a new Carnage. Now, there are 2 variations of Carnage for this Venom line. There's one where he has like these axes, and then we have this one. And I think this one's cool. I like the fact that they did it a little different than the Eddie Brock Venom version. Because the Eddie Brock Venom version, it has the face coming off the one side, where this one has like from the top up, open.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. I think they're really neat looking. They went above and beyond with these pops. Everybody's
really
been going crazy over these guys. I almost thought that he looked like Lord Zed a little bit, like the body from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I don't know if you remember that, but it was like metal.
I don't.
But it sort of reminded me of that a little bit. So do you like this guy?
I think he's really cool. The only thing that's off to me is the fact that he's red and has like a pink mouth. Like
yeah.
Like, I feel like those colors don't really go together, but I think he looks neat. It's just a weird choice of coloring, I guess. It's hard for me to explain, but I don't know what I wish they would have done different.
Yeah, right. I know.
Because I feel like if they did red, you wouldn't know, like, what his body is and what's supposed to be his mouth almost. I mean,
they're separating the two.
Yeah.
It looks like Conan O'Brien under there.
It does. It might be.
This is like a very simple variant for next year for SDCC. They could just say, hey, this is Conan O'Brien as well. So far, are we in agreement from the least favorite to the most favorite of this line?
Yes, but I will say these final two that we have disagreed on.
Okay. So, the next one in line, for me at least, is the Hulk. Now, I hadn't pulled this out of the box until today. He was the very first one I got my hands on. He is ridiculous looking. He is awesome looking. The teeth everywhere. He's covered in these like tentacles with the teeth on him.
Yeah, it reminds me of like an octopus just with teeth instead of the suction cups. It's weird.
He is definitely an awesome pop. I mean, just in general, he's a cool pop. Even out of the line, if they just released him alone, I'd been alright with it. Yeah. He is really cool looking.
He is.
So, are you saying that this is your most favorite?
That is my absolute most favorite.
Okay, so you like this one the most. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's really cool. I'll be honest with you. When they first came out and I saw a photo of all of them together, I looked at him and I was like, he would probably be the last one I buy. But having him in hand, totally different ballgame. All right, Heather, here's my #1 favorite of the Venom line for the commons. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! There he is! It's Venomized Iron Man!
No.
No?
No.
You don't like that?
No, that's like the repairman from all that.
Oh.
It doesn't work with Iron Man,
well, it's still going to work.
No.
This guy is cool looking. He's probably one of the best pops I've picked up in a long time. Him and the Hulk, I think, are some of the best pops I've picked up in a long time. I like them so much because they are very creative, I guess. They're creative. And I really happen to like that. Now, this guy is supposed to look a lot like this guy from Age of Ultron. This is the Iron Man unmasked from Age of Ultron. Obviously, the masked version would look a little bit more of the same. I remember when Age of Ultron Iron Man came out, I was so excited because he looked different than any of the other Iron Mans that had come out. So that just adds to this. Because if he were just standing like still and like just stand there like in a pose, it would have been cool. But this, to me, takes it to like that 150% like awesomeness. We're disagreeing where you think Hulk is better and I think Iron Man is better.
Yeah, so I love that Iron Man is, I mean, it's not different because they've done this before with the other Iron Man, but it's different in the sense that he's not on his feet like most pops. But I just love the coloring of this guy, and I love the teethy tentacle weirdness. Like, I just think that there's more detail in this than that one.
I do like how this guy is like glossy. He has like a metallic look to him. He's very shiny in person. I don't know if you could pick that up on a camera, but I like all the details as far as making him look like Iron Man.
Yeah.
They're like the metallic looking eyes because they're metallic like silver.
I still like this guy a little bit better.
Well, we've disagreed. Let us know in the comment section below what your favorite Venomized character is from this Venom set.
Vote for Hog.
Vote for Hog? Who's that?
Hog.
Who? Hog?
Get out of here.
So that does it for this episode of the Gastlecast. We hope you enjoyed reviewing all the Venom Pops with us. Make sure to go over to our Instagram at Gastlecast. You can email us, gastlecast@gmail.com, or you could always send us something in the mail at P.O. Box 133, Annapolis Junction, Maryland, 20701. We'd love to get some pictures. I would love to see a picture of Heather drawn up by one of you guys. I think that would be awesome.
It would probably end up being really hilarious.
I think it would be a lot of fun. One eye bigger than the other. That'd be neat.
Well, that's real life.
I know. That's what I was saying. Remember, guys, we hunt together! We'll catch you next time!
Bye!
We hope that you enjoyed this episode of the Gastlecast. If so, please hit that subscribe button and check out some of our other fun content.
We've left you some links to some of our other videos that we thought you might like.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye!